What is going on, guys? This is your girl, Venus Archangel, here with another love reading for you guys. If you're unsure of your placements, go ahead and check the description box below, because I have a link for you guys there to check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars placements. And also, guys, please remember that these readings may not resonate with everybody, and that is totally fine. Alright, this is going to be your November 3rd to the 4th, Saturday and Sunday reading here. So let's go ahead and see what's happening. Alright, let's see what's going on. I know I missed Friday. I apologize for that. I had a procedure on Wednesday, and it kind of knocked me out for the remaining 2 days. I got Thursday because I prepared, but Friday, I couldn't. So, thank you for supporting me and giving me all this love. And yeah, I'm back, and let's get into it, right? So, let's see what's going on. 10 of Pentacles. Okay. 6 of Wands. Okay. Good. Wow. Really weird. Like, what is going on? I was dressed, it was the right side up, and I flipped it upside down, and now all the cards are, like, upside down. It doesn't make sense. But okay. So, Anointing energy is the Hierophant. It's about commitment, y'all. 10 of Pentacles, when I saw that, I was like, yeah, this is about commitment. But this is about making the right decision. You know, or going and feeling good about that commitment. Ooh. The King of Swords is underneath here. Could be seeing an Aquarius or some sort of some air sign, or like Gemini, Libra, or a Taurus here. That's what's coming up. But yeah, this is about some sort of Taurus here, or some sort of air sign maybe, or maybe this is about standing in your truth, right? But you know, maybe you had some sort of truth here, and now it's about maybe someone else that's coming in, someone else that's new, someone that's not typically your type, you know, or not necessarily typically your type, but someone that's different from the usual people that you go after. Because the Hierophant could talk about a change in your dynamic of belief, your structure, and whatever. Not just the commitment aspect of it and staying with their routines and traditions. Okay? And I feel like this has to do with committing to yourself as well as committing to the connection that you've got going on now, or this relationship that you have going on now, or some sort of something going on. Now, the heart of your reading is the 10 of Pentacles, another card that indicates commitment here. Yeah, stability, support, and security. I think the whole challenge here is to get to there, get to a start, to commitment, or see, you know, have some sort of commitment here that feels like it's tangible, that feels like it's in your face, it's real, you know, it's not going nowhere. You know, you want to feel like you're headed towards a place where you're building your legacy. But the obstacle is the 6 of Wands. I don't understand this, because the situation is this, the challenge is making this happen. Right? I feel like the challenge is making it happen. The challenge is the commitment itself, perhaps. Somebody does not feel proud about the thing that they're doing, or proud about the connection. Someone doesn't feel proud about it. Somebody doesn't feel recognized. Someone doesn't feel appreciated, because that's what the 6 of Wands is all about. So I don't understand. Who doesn't feel this way? Why don't they feel this way? And it has a lot to do with the work that they've been putting in. At one period of time, as you see the 6 of Pentacles showing up in the past, there was definitely some sort of reciprocation, some back and forth. There was something going on where somebody felt valued, at least to some degree, where they had gotten something out of the connection. And now somebody's doubting. There's some doubts whether or not they want to pursue or continue to move forward with the efforts that they've been putting in. They just don't know, right? And it has to do with the fact that they don't feel like they're being recognized for the work that they're doing, for the commitment. You know, they don't feel like they're being acknowledged, right? Most importantly, they don't feel like the work that they're doing is something that they're good. Like, excuse me. They don't see that the work that they're putting into the relationship, the foundation building, the you know, getting to know each other, working on healthy values and structure. This person, whoever this is, does not feel like they are, you know, this is something they're proud about. They don't feel good about that. They don't feel good about it. Again, may have to do with the fact that they feel like they're you know, it's not getting anywhere. You know, they're still at ground zero, or they're still working at something. You know, still trying to build something. They're still trying to create something. They're not actually at the Ten of Pentacles yet. But the thing is this. I have a feeling this might have to do with a little bit of impatience. And the reason why, of course, right? Because sometimes you can feel the connection. We can feel the balance is there. And it's perfect, right? But we can get kind of annoyed with how things are moving. Or how fast things are moving. Or how slow things are moving, rather. Considering this is Pentacles here, right? Pentacles is coming up all over the wazoo. And this is really good when it comes to stability and commitment. But in order for it to really be stable, for it to really be grounded, for it to really mean something, you have to let it be. You have to let it grow in the time it needs to. And sometimes it takes a long time. And Pentacles is the most stable and the most real because it takes time for it to make it that real and stable. You know what I mean? Nobody wants a flaky foundation. They want something solid that was going to, you know, you can knock on it and it won't destroy itself from just a couple knocks. You won't get any dents or anything. But the thing is that somebody here is not seeing the fact that things are building. Things are building progress. Has been for a long time. You went from 6 to 7. That's good. And considering that this is Pentacles energy and nothing's going to be lightning fast anyway with this energy because, again, right, this is about building a foundation anyway with this 10 of Pentacles in the heart of your reading. All of this is about building something that will withstand, that will last, that will build your legacy on it. You can't just build a legacy on some flakes. So I feel like right now, the reason why I say it's slightly impatient is due to the fact that, there's a lot of work that's going into it. And there's still not, obviously you're not at the peak of where you want to be. But I feel like the Hierophant, the underlying energy is about recommitting yourself to the path. Because there's nothing here that's saying that you're headed in a direction where, there's no, real indication here that something's wrong. Everything's fine. Seven of Pentacles even shows it. But there's somebody just tired of doing the same old thing. Or tired of working. Tired of, being in a certain situation. Because it hasn't moved fast enough. Nothing is halted. Nothing is stopped. Everything is still making progress. But this just the thing. It's like, it's tired of waiting on the progress to finally move forward. And I think that's the thing. It's going to take time. It's not going to happen overnight. And I feel like it's like, yeah, everybody knows that. And it's not going to happen in the time that you want it necessarily. I feel like unless you really want to make that bigger step, you can make it. But other than that, it's still going to take time to cultivate and be strong. And especially in the strength that you may want it to be. Whatever destination you want to get to, it's going to take time. You have to shift your focus away from how much you've been putting in to what you need to do to get to where you need to be. To get to where you want to be, rather. Because ultimately, wherever you want to be is up to you. But you have to recommit yourself to the dream, to the goal, to whatever it is that you want. Unless you've changed your mind. Right? Unless you feel like this is not necessarily what it is that you want to put your heart and soul into, because this is not really your dream in the first place. This is something that you can't really be proud of. You don't really feel, good about the direction because it's not you. It's not who you are, which makes sense, right? Then it makes sense why, the Hierophant would be talking about doing something different, changing your routine, committing to the new you, committing to a new routine and pattern. Then hey, then that's what it is. Sometimes things change. It doesn't mean a bad thing. It's not a bad thing at all. In order for things to grow, though, it would require recommitment. We all get tired and annoyed when things don't move in a very fast pace, and especially when we want it now. But that's where it's so important. It's crucial to focus your attention on and use that as fuel to push you forward, to continue to help you get to where you want to be. Use that desire as fuel to get you to where you want to be, to this connection. Sometimes it's going to take a little second. Sometimes it's going to take longer than a second. Sometimes it's going to take maybe, I'm not going to say an actual number because honestly, it doesn't matter. It will happen when it's ready to happen and when you know it's ready to happen. You're going to know. But right now, you know it's not ready. You know it's barely ready to kind of, kick off and start, flying to the moon. But you know that you're not at ground zero. You're not at the point where you're trying to even build a blueprint. You've already got halfway through that rocket ship. You're ready to kind of, you know, start adding, you know, engine equipment and, you know, cushions and beds and everything like that to the rocket so you can go out to space. So you can go out and interact with the moon. You're ready for this. You know, ready to add more new things, but it's about recommitting yourself to the project. Not necessarily thinking, oh God, well, how long is it going to take us before we get to the moon? Is it going to be too late? You know, everything does, you know, for the Pentacles, the only thing I say that doesn't necessarily need a timeline is the Pentacles energy. That being said, the future shows shows the Page of Swords. So I feel like there's some sort of communication here, blunt communication here, or maybe seeking some more information about something. And I feel like ultimately maybe this person needs to just get their, you know, something off the chest, right? Maybe the situation is taking forever and this person needs to just express it, right? Hey, this is like, I expected this to be, you know, we're supposed to be here, you know, at this time at whatever place. Again, though, right? This is going to put that, you know, the foundation at risk because this is rushing the progress, rushing the process. For things to truly be strong, it has to take time. But the Page of Swords may be that maybe someone either gets more information as well. I'm going to go ahead and clarify that for you guys as well. The Page of Swords, see what's going on, why that's coming up in your future. It's too many cards. My eye, and that does not feel good. The Four of Pentacles. Been holding something in and somebody finally decides to say something, because the reason why the Page of Swords is coming up because somebody was holding something in, keeping it to themselves, not breaking free from their, you know, their comfort zone. But somebody does. Somebody eventually does, and they say what they've really been wanting to say for some time. Goal, aim, ambition is the Wheel of Fortune, and you want a second chance. You want another opportunity. You want to start something. But you also want a new beginning. You want to start fresh, start new. Now, this could be that you are, you know, this is a change of a direction for you. The Seven of Pentacles is, you know, you're seeing this relationship or this connection as work because it doesn't resonate with who you are anymore. And you may have to just be communicating that to people. Just say, hey, you know what? I'm only doing this because it makes me feel safe. Not necessarily because I actually want to get to this, you know, this place with you. Because honestly, it's not really doing this for me, you know. And it's okay. And even if this is not my exact words, right? My exact words may be incorrect for a lot of you guys out here. It doesn't mean that, you know, that's not along the lines of what's going on. For some of you guys, it may be like, hey, this situation is perfectly fine. It's just that you're not into it anymore. You know, you're just not feeling it. It doesn't make you happy. It doesn't make you feel proud of yourself because it's not you. And that's okay. With the Wheel of Fortune coming up, you want an opportunity, a second chance, another opportunity at what? You want a new beginning at what? And that's what I'm going to pull for. What do we want? What is the Wheel of Fortune? Why is the Wheel of Fortune coming up here? You want a second chance, a commitment. You want a second chance. You want to recommit yourself. It's very interesting. Or somebody in here wants to recommit themselves. Right? Somebody is really tired of waiting. And I feel like the way it's been going probably may need to change. So that way this person, you know, whoever it is feeling a little antsy. You know, feel a little bit anxious. You know, feeling like they're, you know, the work they're doing is not really, you know, it's not really giving them any fulfillment. You know what I mean? It's like, maybe, you know, it needs to change so that way they can feel like they're doing something with purpose. They're doing something that makes them feel like they're headed in a direction in which they have commitment or they have some sort of abundance. You know, some great abundance here. They want something that makes them feel good. And that could be you or the other person. And I feel like this is just, you want another opportunity to recommit yourself to maybe to a new goal, to a new, you know, area. Something may have changed. But it has to, you have to communicate that. You can't hold it in. Alright. Let's go ahead and see what's going on with the Whispers of Love here. she was. But we're just going to take this one. Consider your foundation is the card that you guys got here. That's 50. Wow. That's the card y'all get. You're being asked to look at how committed you are to love. Some of y'all, this Wheel of Fortune Hierophant may be that you have to just recommit yourself to the goal that you have already set because you do want that. It just may take time, and you have to just, you know, acknowledge that, hey, with beauty comes time. That's why, you know, and gentlemen, if this is you guys watching too, you ever wonder why women take a long time in the bathroom? It's because we want quality over, you know, speed and, you know, and shit like that. You know what I mean? We want to look good for you. We want to look good for the people around you. We want to look good for our freaking selves. But that doesn't mean it's gonna happen within like 15 minutes. It's probably gonna take us an hour. Probably gonna take us 30 minutes. Probably gonna take us 45. But either way, we gotta come out that bathroom looking fresh as fuck because we want to look good. We want to be looking good for ourselves, and we want to be looking good for you. We want to be that piece right next to you that you could be like, yeah, that's my woman. You know, gentlemen, that's the thing. That's why we take a long time, because we want to be looking good. You know, I can understand you'd be like, okay, I don't even know if I want to, you know, go out to eat anymore, right? You may be losing commitment about going into this restaurant because you've been showered up and ready to go maybe about 30 minutes ago, and she's still in the bathroom, but she's coming out of that bathroom looking fly. For you, for her, and making people's eyes, you know, turning people's eyes. And it don't matter about other people. It matters about what she represents to herself, to you. So, consider it, like, it's a small, stupid analogy, probably. But, like, think of it that way, right? Ladies, I know you can understand that, right? But that's the thing. Patience, guys. And also, yeah, consider your foundation. Would you rather speed up and be faulty like this Four of Pentacles and not this, you know, beautiful Ten of Pentacles? Would you like to take the time that's necessary to build the foundation that you actually want and be happy and feel good, feel secure, really feel secure? Not like this, you know, oh yeah, this is not, no, like you really feel good, like, you know, no doubt whatsoever. Family. But I'm ready. I'm excited for y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Love you to death, and I will see you guys Monday. Love you. Bye now.